Hello, and welcome to this overview of my top 5 favorite Severus Snape and Hermione Granger fanfictions. I'm Olivia, your new favorite resource for book and fanfic recommendations you can easily screenshot, and you're watching Random Olive Reads. Now, within the Harry Potter fandom, sometimes Snape and Hermione romance fanfic gets a lot of criticism. Either people just dislike Severus Snape in general, or they disagree with the power dynamics of a student teacher relationship, or they dislike the age gap. But in the romance reading world, all of these things are fair game and sometimes even purposely sought out. For folks where a teacher student power dynamic makes things squicky for you, I've put together a list of my top 5 favorite fics that happen to exclude this setup. First up, I'm going to talk about Fate Set Right. This is a time travel alternate universe. At the end of Hermione's third year, she has an accident with her time turner and lands in July of 1974. She is taken in by McGonagall's brother and sister in law for the summer. She meets Lily and Severus on the train to Hogwarts for her and everyone else's fourth year and befriends them. In this story, it jumps between the 1970s and the 1990s. It is told from the perspectives of Hermione, Severus, and their daughter Aurora. This is one of the most solid relationships I've seen between Hermione and Severus, and a lot of the squick factor people have around this ship is mitigated by them being the same age. Of the time travel category, this one is my favorite. I'm usually not interested or invested in original characters in fanfic, but I found myself rooting for Aurora as she interacts with Harry and all the rest of them in the 1990s. Next up is Post Tenebris Lux, and this takes place 10 years after the events of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Severus has been dead since the end of the Battle of Hogwarts, killed by Nagini at the end of the seventh book. So, why does Hermione think that she sees him at a train station in Muggle London? Hermione tracks him down, finds him in a Muggle trailer park, helps him reintegrate into the wizarding world, and gets him his old job back at Hogwarts. Severus is back to being the potions professor, and Hermione is the Muggle studies professor. She's single and lonely and wants to be his friend. He's looking to cure himself of nerve damage from too many hits of the Cruciatus curse. They work together, and Hermione slowly breaks down Severus's emotional defenses. There's no villain or dastardly plot in this story. It's just two people growing, getting to know each other, dealing with the reaction of the people around them. This is one of my favorites in the Long Beyond Deathly Hallows era category of fics. If you're looking for more action adventure, this is Sin and Vice. This is a time travel alternate universe, but the time turner use is a little bit unique. So Hermione is given a special time turner halfway through her sixth year to train and become a fighter for the war. After so many turns of this special time turner, she's older and tougher and fiercer when she meets Snape as her peer. This one, timeline wise, takes place around the same time frame as books 5 through 7 of the series, but focuses on Hermione's role in the war against Voldemort. This special time turner comes into play quite frequently, and I loved seeing Hermione and Snape come together in this one. This is like epic action adventure. Next up, we have The Poison Garden, which is another time travel alternate universe. I told you, this is how we deal with the age gap between Hermione and Severus. We start after the Battle of Hogwarts when Hermione is a teacher at Hogwarts. She's accidentally transported back in time to 1987. Now, this is the time when Voldemort has already been defeated by a baby Harry, and it's kind of when Voldemort's in limbo. She lands in Snape's rooms at Hogwarts and has to be hidden and protected. For the duration of the summer, she stays at Snape's house at Spinner's End and befriends his friend and neighbor Charity Burbage, who is the Muggle studies teacher at Hogwarts. When it's time for the school year to start again, Hermione wears a special glamour charm, assumes a fake name, and becomes the Hogwarts defense teacher. Now, remember, there is a curse on the defense against the dark arts position, so she's really only going to be teaching there for a year. And in this year that she's back in time. She falls in love with Snape and things happen, but what happens at the end when she disappears? And then finally, we have In the World Where Things Went Right. This is total alternate universe, pure fluff. What if Hermione was the same age as Severus? If Hermione met Severus before they started Hogwarts and remained friends throughout their school years? This is pure fluff. Pure fluff. Super enjoyable when you need a low drama story to read. And then as a bonus, here's Darling Death Eater, which is a one shot, one chapter based on Harry's point of view. Harry and Ron visit Hermione when she's studying in America and find out that she has been dating someone. And obviously, she's dating Severus, and we get to see Harry and Ron's humorous reactions to finding out who she's dating. And this is my favorite one shot. I reread this one all the time when I need just a lighthearted, fluffy laugh. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll put all the links to the fan fictions below. Like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and you can follow me on Instagram at randomolive.